Interesting.
Just as I clicked go live as well. Rightio, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to another live stream. Yeah, we are live. Yeah. Thank you for joining me. You are just joining us as Carl's just got a red card. He's in the Champions League against Newcastle. Carl's Bayern Munich. I'm Nottingham Forest. I'm not. I'm bloody. Who am I? Forest Green. This is our sort of network save. We started using a new formation, and we got some results. I've actually just lost the game while we were sorting stuff out. So I really wanted it to be, is this new formation going to work? Maybe not. Don't know. But yeah. But some football-y things have happened as well, so we're going to be discussing that and just general chit-chat. That's cool. Oh, he's falling apart. 22 minutes. It's like an Arsenal's Champions League game, this, isn't it? Of the Wenger years.
Might call it a night now. Like this. Another injury.
Really?
Not a big one. I can get in through to half time.
Well, you hope.
Well, if not, that's all three of my subs. Oh, I thought that was it then. Half time. I don't like highlights.
Oh, he came out of nowhere, didn't he? Well, Santos.
Okay.
Oh, you can't really see the sunburn too bad in the camera. That's nice. Because in real life, my nose is red. Like Bayern Munich red.
Rudolph red.
Yeah.
How's this guy?
Yeah, it's been a bloody warm day today. Tell you that.
Been horrible, isn't it?
Oh, I've quite enjoyed it. But I got to roam around a vineyard all day, so I think we've probably had different experiences today, right?
I think so. Yeah, well, to be fair, I went in for like 3 hours today.
To be fair, I was also at a vineyard.
I literally went to work, did an interview, uploaded the stuff, and then left.
Nice. Classic car there.
I was going to call it. Well, not going to take a car, but I was just going to take a holiday. But alright, we can kiss goodbye to that game. That's done. Let's just take some players off so they don't get injured.
Well, this is going to be an exciting stream, isn't it? It's game over. Oh no, that's Newcastle was just scored. Okay, never mind. He's lost it. He's unplugged the headset. He's gone. He's raging. Just a fun fact, if this is the first time you're watching, Carl is actually a Newcastle fan, so a little bit bitter to lose to your own team.
Nah, it's win-win.
So yeah, just before we went live as well, I think it's been let's just double check, but I think it's been officially confirmed. Thomas Frank is the next victim of the Spurs train. And yeah, and Cunha has also completed his move to Man United as well today.
Yes.
And De Bruyne has completed a Napoli move.
That's a good. I think it's a good transfer for Napoli.
And Trent Alexander-Arnold speaks Spanish at Real's unveiling. We all thought it was a Scouse accent, but he's actually Spanish.
I think I was reading something. Someone was saying, like, Liverpool fan put a tweet out saying he wants us to believe that he's only joined Real Madrid 2 weeks ago, but he's learned fluent Spanish in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's a quick learner, isn't he? What else has happened? Internationals is for the home nations. It's been pretty disappointing.
Under 21s are playing.
Are they playing now?
Yeah, it was 0-0 like 10 minutes ago.
I haven't actually. I've not watched any internationals. Another a bit more positive though. Arsenal's women's team have been confirmed to be playing all their home games at the Emirates. And
I think that's about the time. Oh, another injury. Fuck off.
And they've said, and I don't know how this is going to work in practice, so watch this space, but if there's fixture clashes, the male team don't have automatic priority. So that's interesting. Because they went on to also say, like, you know, sort of maybe some of the early rounds of the Carabao Cup are quite hard to sell in the Emirates, and where the women play is an actual Europe. It's the standard for a European match, so we could even see the men's team playing at Meadow Park, I want to say it is, instead, for maybe a Carabao Cup game or something.
I'd be surprised. Maybe I could be. Maybe we're shocked, but I'd be surprised.
I think if it's something like Arsenal versus Plymouth on a Thursday night, and you've got like a women's Champions League game, I'm positive they will do the women's Champions League game at the Emirates. I think some of the things that people don't really like. For the Arsenal's Champions League game, the final, we took out 9,000 fans. Well, fans in the stadium. There was 9,000 Arsenal fans, and there was a couple thousand more outside, like in the city, kind of thing. Yeah, I mean,
I do think out of all the women's teams, Arsenal has probably been the most supported.
Yeah, I mean, we were really early on the bus with women's teams. Man City and Chelsea have caught up by, like they always have, spend money. But I think I think having it at like a proper Premier League stadium, and I think this about Everton women's team as well, it's just going to naturally put it in front of more people.
Yeah.
Or I'd be much more inclined to, you know, it's probably easier to get to the Emirates than it is to some of these women's grounds and stuff. Like getting to the actual, you know, there's infrastructure around getting to these Premier League stadiums.
Yeah.
Yuska, hey man, can I ask something about tactics tips? I just started play 2 weeks. Play 2 weeks and some months ago, and now I want to try my tactic, but I don't know how to set. Okay, right, I will talk you through. So I will make a new tactic. So what you do on the left, you got your tactics, right? And then I've already got some stuff set up, but if you would just have one, possibly. You just have, and then, but if you've already got one, you can just add one by pressing this plus, and then let's say create new tactic, Now, there's some preset ones. Okay. Go for it, man.
I'll be 2 seconds, Mel.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, you chuck it down in the chat and then we'll sort it out. It's going to be a big blow losing our goalkeeper. Juan Pablo. Is he like my backup goalkeeper? Cool. We have got some games sort of straight after each other. So I'm... No, do you know what? I'm going to pack a chef there. You know, chuck a barrow there. Yeah, that one. Alright, let's play Leeds. Leeds are currently 20th in the league. We're 15th, I want to say, something like that. So we get on. They still got Archie Gray. Yeah, they've got Archie Gray. I mean, in real life, obviously Archie Gray's gone to Spurs, but Leeds have his younger brother.
I do indeed.
Offside. Ooh. 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 He's alright. Flying start. Oh, lovely Uchida! Finally.
And then 0-0 after 35 minutes. In fact, you look at that England 21 team, you think there's some players there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Ethan Waneri's there, Tina Livramento, Elliot Anderson, Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, go for the describe the transition as well. Like, just put it all down, and then we can pick at what bits. Now, you can't, just to let you know, you can't do that in the game, like 4-1-4-1 when out of possession and stuff like that. But there are things you can tweak so that will happen to a degree, but it won't be rigid like that. You won't always see that. But you can tell your players to push up or back off or stuff like that when out of in the different phases. Oh no, 3-1. Time for some changes. Savo. Yeah, so I'll show you. I'll after this game, I'll show you where. Oh god! Oh, steady. I'll show you where you can get into the real sort of fine detail tweaking. There's going to be an element of trial and error. It also, it is also dependent on the players that you have, and also the players you're playing against as well. Because, some players will have traits like, I don't know, they push forward, or they stay back, or they type mark. They tightly mark opposition, stuff like that. Like, oh, he's offside, I think. Yeah, I'll show you where you can do some fine tweaking. But I definitely think, oh, lovely. It's going to be there's going to be some trial and error there, and you're going to see instances or highlights or whatever where you won't see it happen, because to be honest, in real life, it doesn't always go to plan, right? So, but yeah, I'll show you. Not to worry.
Park to bus 5-4-1.
5-4-1. Conchin Chow, or whatever it's called.
Five defenders, 4 defensive midfielders, and then just put Danny Welbeck up front.
Well, apparently I have to play the Christmas tree formation to get anything going here. So
You're playing Leeds, you're bottom of the league.
Hey, look, I'm 13th, so you got to play everyone twice, Carl. Don't be like that. Just because you couldn't hack it in the Premier League.
I'll come back.
Yeah, you'll come back as Newcastle. Right, let's just get that done.
Oh, who are we playing today? Eintracht Frankfurt? Oh, they're third.
Cool. So I'll let you kick off and then I'll go into the tactics. Yeah, so down here, for example, for the player traits, this right back here plays short, simple passes, marks opposition tightly, and knocks ball past opponents. So that will impact where he starts, where he finishes, stuff like that as well. And their decision making is quite an important stat as well for stuff like that. And positioning, stuff like that. But fundamentally, have you kicked off? Do I need to press continue? No, I don't. Yeah, you're good, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me go into this one because I'm not using it at the moment. So I've got a 4-3-3 defensive wide, but what do you want? So yeah, when out of possession, right? We're gonna do a 3-4-3. So now this is where you'll probably have to try things because what you got to ask yourself as well, depending on how you want to play. So if you're controlling possession a lot, so if you switch this to controlling possession and you want your team to control the possession more, maybe you want your maybe you want to have it as a maybe you want to have this formation as your starting formation, so your in possession formation. But if you're going to play a lot of counter-attacking football, maybe you want your starting formation to be 4-1. Was it 4-1-4? Let me just chuck them in there. Also, it depends. Do you want quite an attacking 4-1-4-1? That has its place. Again, depends on your players. Tottenham won the league twice in my save playing this formation. So that's definitely something that you want to consider. But let's say, without knowing what team you're picking or what you're doing, I would say, and I sort of do this with my tactic. So in what I currently play, my halfback, so not Ramage, she's actually a right winger, but my player, this one here, actually goes into a back three to a point, and then my wingers invert and actually sit here and here. So just selecting inverted wing backs does that to a point. Now, if you really want to get into the weeds and really get into the detail, you go up here and you go player, and then let's take your centre back, your defensive midfielder, for example. So the question is, so you want. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe you want it more like that. Maybe you actually do want this to start maybe like this a bit more. Because you're going to have... But you want to push these up like that. And you want to go like that, don't you? No, you don't. You want a 3. Yeah, you want a 3-4-3. So what you could do, so basically what I'm going to try and get at here is, let me just put that back for a second. So I would definitely recommend, if you want your defensive midfielder to drop down and you want to make a 3, ball playing defender for your centre back and your 2 centre backs, you could, ball playing defender is pretty good for that. Additionally, what you could do if you wanted, if you start with a 3, you can have, and this is quite a popular way of doing it, you could have wide centre backs and a libero. Now the libero slightly pushes forward and is actually really cool. So definitely read the descriptions of what they want to do. And just to let you know, it doesn't happen 100% of the time. It is very much trial and error because there are stats. These players have stats like decisions, concentration. So concentration is a big one. You know, if they've got low concentration, they're going to lose positioning and stuff like that when the game's happening. Off the ball, teamwork, positioning as well. These mental attributes here are really important, especially if you're wanting to do a very high, like a very detailed formations and stuff. Mental is really important. Don't sleep on those. So anyway, like I keep clicking on it and then I don't tell you what it is, but so if you click player and then whether you've decided, like I said, like what do you want your starting formation to be? It's either going to be this 4-1-4-1 or it's going to be the 3-4-3. But if we were to say you're going to have a lot of the possession, let me 3-4-3 like that. Let's say that's the one. So you click on player, and let's say, you know, when you're, what do you want him to do a bit more? You can click on the position. Now you can either click it to the position or you can even personalize it to each person. So these are clickable. So if you do position, anyone that you put on that right wing, whatever you put here, so you've got all these options. Just to let you know, if you set them to attack, all that really does is start them higher up when they get back into their starting formation. So when they get back into their 3-4-3, if you have them on attack, it means that they just start at a higher position on the pitch. Support, they are a little bit deeper. So again, trial and error. Some players just, for whatever reason, work better with support or attack. So yeah, you can do like mark tighter, tackle harder, mark specific player. I think this is showing me my next person, or mark specific position. When the team has the ball, you can say, I want my right winger to stay wider, get further forward, sit narrower, so come in a little bit. When player has the ball, you can go hold it up, run with the ball, cut inside with the ball, passing directness, cross from deep. Do you want them to aim crosses in, far post, near post? Have a play with all of this, all right? And it's not going to work first time, I promise. It's gonna. If I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really mess around with it too much. Every once in a while, I will. Maybe if I've got a specific player, I will give them specific instructions. But I do sort of let, and maybe that's why I don't win as much stuff. But I do sort of let my team do their thing to a degree. But yeah, they would probably be my tip. So that player button gives you, your defenders. You can You can like I've got mine on a halfback, stuff like that. And again, sorry, with the roles when you're in the main overview, this is really good if you've got a lone player and you know when you agree I have to play them a certain way. I've got this Jack Lambert, and anytime I put him in position, it will always put him as a ball playing defender, even if I've got a different role there already. So give those a whirl. Yeah, and see how you get on. You might, in fact, to a point, you might. I mean, there are so many things you can tweak, and you can sit there, and you can tweak it per game and stuff like that. So just give it a go, have fun with it. Yeah, no worries, and let me know how you get on with it as well. You know, if you go unbeaten for 30 years, and yeah, but yeah, just keep an eye on those mental attributes. That's probably my biggest tip. How'd you get on, Carl?
1-2-0.
Oh, you won 2-0, eh?
Nice and easy.
Lovely. How are we getting on? We're up to 13th. Ooh. We went 10 games without a win, and then we've won a couple. We've won all our games that we need for this season, so we'll just put our feet up for the next 20 fixtures. I think it was Crystal Palace. It was either Crystal Palace or Hull. It was one of those. You know, with like the whole sacred... it might have been Hull. Do you remember that season when Hull were like sat in third at like Christmas or something? They might have even been top for a little while. And I think they hit the 40 mark point early January. Maybe Christmas time. I don't know. And then the minute they hit 40 points, they just like stopped. I think they then won like 2 games in the next 20 or something. It was
There's another team that did that as well, I'm sure. I think it was Man City just before their takeover. I think they were like something like they were up there, and then went something like 20 games without a win. But managed to finish like 15th.
Oh, who was that? Who's that? That's... Oh, lovely. Indonesia. Lovely. Not a problem at all, bud. Watch as many times as you want. And yeah, I really appreciate you stopping by. And thank you. Thank you. Hopefully it will get bigger in the future. Hopefully, you never know. But no, appreciate it, bud. Anytime, any questions. And just let me know how you get on. Because Football Manager is a fun game. And your English is fine. Your English is great. It's better than my Indonesian. Let's put it that way. I've not been practicing for a while. Carl, did I tell you about the guy that I encouraged to go and get a peg leg so he could be a pirate?
No.
No, okay. Well, that happened.
No.
Basically, long story short is I was waiting for Sarah and I was stood next to a flower bed. This guy comes up and he's like, they've done a terrible job with these flowers. I was like, oh, have they? Like, I'm not a
not an expert.
I'm not very good with plants, but I'll take you one. He's like, yeah, I would have done this. I'm a gardener. And he's not a full. He's a sandwich short of a picnic, but he seemed like a lovely guy. It was. I quite like just chatting to random people. You know me. And anyway, we're chatting and whatever, and he's like, I've had my leg amputated. And I look down, and I'm like, there's definitely a leg there. Well, there's definitely two legs there. But anyway, he might have like a prosthetic leg on or whatever. It was in like a boot kind of thing. Anyway, but I was like, oh, bloody hell, have you? He was like, yeah. Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? And I was like, yeah, it's pretty bad. I went, do you know what, though? You've missed an opportunity there. He's like, what? And I went, you should go and get yourself a peg leg, and then you could be a pirate. And you could just like walk around and be a pirate. And he was like, yeah, that's a really cool idea. Or he said something, and he was having a great time. I was having a great time. That I just convinced someone to be a pirate, and I'd join him. We could be pirates.
3 months' time, you're walking down the street and you're seeing with his peg leg.
And I'm hoping. Well, today when I was at that vineyard thing, because he said to me he was a gardener and stuff, and this vineyard that I went to had a garden centre there, and they have volunteers and they help people in the community and stuff, and people with learning difficulties and on the spectrum. It's a really great place, and we were just helping. I think at one point they were going to keep me there. I definitely fit the bill. I was making loads of friends, and we went to the garden centre bit. Guess who's there?
Who?
My mate. My new mate. I was like, no way. He didn't have a peg leg though. That was a little bit disappointed about, but can't have it all. But I was happy to see him. So, yeah. I didn't realise, because I'm starting to get a reputation about the man who walks around with a pink scooter as well in Folkestone.
Or on ride our scooter to Nashville Sheep.
Yeah, and then I ride it into town.
Why not?
Nah, I pull it along with me. But because it's still got the seat part. When the seat part comes off, quid's in, haven't we? Bloody hell, Basoli. Where's Andy?
I love now all my Facebook is all Tottenham fans putting up plays of what Thomas Frank's done at Brentford. This is what we're going to do next year. This is how we're going to play.
Do they learn nothing? They destroy every manager.
So they're good playing football, but when you got Romero at the back that can't play football. Mickey van der Ven, who just loves to sprint forward.
Well, Mickey van der Ven is a very good last man defender. I will give him that.
Yeah, I think he's Tottenham's best defender, but he's not a ball playing defender, is he?
No, he's very fast. Yeah. I think he's one of those. I think they play him like a left back or whatever when he's in the national team.
Yeah, Pedro Porro at right back who wants to be a right winger.
Don't we all?
And then who's the left back? Doggy?
Yeah, I like a Doggy. I think he's good. He is prone to a mistake here and there though. But I do find it hard sometimes to criticise individual players in that Tottenham team because collectively they're shocking.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if Frank can get the old midfield firing, because I feel like under Ange's system, I feel like there was no point having the likes of Maddison in the middle and stuff like that because they just disappear. And they're not. He's
Yeah.
not a winger or a wide midfielder. He's a 10. So that'd be interesting. Miguel. I don't know what's happened to Rodrigo Miguel. I was trying to sell him in the summer, and he's come back and he's like, nah, I'm scoring nearly every game I've played. I think he's 7 for 6 or something now. The only problem with Miguel is he will get me 1 goal in a game. He won't get me 2.
Might as well sub him now, and yeah, scored after 1 minute, take him off.
To be honest, I feel like I've been 10 points above relegation before, and then it's still come down to a nail biter by the end. Oh no, what a terrible ball. It's alright though, because we got Lee Jung Hyeo. I thought that was going to be a penalty. You know when they all jump and it goes.
I thought Miguel was sent off then.
He's alright. For the minute, he's just got to chill out a bit.
Let's have a look at his under 21 actual team. Beadle in goal. Don't know.
Brad Friedel in
Archie
goal.
Gray at right. Beadle.
Oh, I thought you said Brad Friedel.
No.
But,
So Archie Gray's at right back.
Archie Gray's at right back. Well, he used to play at right back for Leeds, didn't he? Sometimes. Wasn't that a thing?
Yeah. Cresswell. I don't know who Cresswell is. C. Cresswell. Kwanzaa.
Oh, Jarrell.
Tino Livramento at left back. Then you've got Alex Scott and Elliot Anderson with Harvey Elliott on the right, James McAtee in the middle, and Amari Hudson on the left. And then Rowe up top.
Well, Smith,
I'm
right?
assuming that's that. No.
I was going to say, he's like...
Yeah. J Rowe. I'm assuming that's Justin Rowe from Spurs.
No, there's not going to be an equaliser. No way. The 97th minute. Oh, Crystal Palace, you bastards.
Jonathan Rowe. What is it, Marseille?
What? What? And thank you for the sub, Joskar, as well. Appreciate it, bud. So I haven't got my alerts on. For some reason they're turned on for Twitch, but I can't get them to work for YouTube. But that's a problem for another day, right?
Another day, another dollar.
Oh, gassing. Oh, gassing. It's alright though, because these would have been the games we would have got battered. Crystal Palace in 2038. For some reason, I like absolutely a very consistently good team. So
Union Berlin then I think I have
Yeah,
my
but,
winter break.
Oh yeah, you will do. You will do. I didn't realise Bristol City were in the Premier League. Keep getting those things saying this team's in for Ilya. This team's in for Ilya. Starting to build that partnership up as well. That's good. Where's Garcia? He's there. Oh, Moreno is tired.
What do you make of Joe Bellingham going to Dortmund?
Yeah, why not? I mean, it worked out great for Jude.
It's quite funny because he did come out and say he doesn't want to be like his brother.
No, they are different players. They are different.
They are different players.
But to be fair, the player that the type of player Jude Bellingham was when he started at Dortmund, and the player that left are two completely different players as well. Like,
I think when Jude joined Dortmund, he was early in his development. Like Joe is a bit more of a bigger battle in that sense.
Yeah, but I think the great thing is there's going to be a lot of noise now, but there's going to be less noise week in, week out. You know, if he doesn't have a great week, he ain't going to get battered over here by the media, because you know, the main sports writers over here don't know the Bundesliga exists half the time, even though it's arguably a more exciting league, more weeks than none. Especially for talent, like for looking at talent. I mean,
that's a crazy own goal.
Here he is, Jack. How's it going, bud? How's it going?
So England have scored again, but the goal is brilliant. So Tino Livramento picks the ball up outside left-hand side, skins the defender, runs inside the byline, and his ball across is for the striker to run onto, but he misses it. The keeper goes down to pick it up. It must take a slight deflection off the defender because it hits the keeper and goes in.
If we open windows and stuff. Yeah. It's probably passed out from the heat. Yeah. Have we not got batteries for the other one? One down. Yeah. It's a watch battery thing, isn't it? It's annoying. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, all the heat's risen in this house as well, isn't it? So, Diego Garcia.
I'm gonna need this in winter break. I've got another injury.
Big goals. Big goals. Go on. Please.
I'm 1-0 up at half time.
I'm 1-0 down, 72nd minute, 75th minute. Come on. Kind, give me another highlight, please.
2-0.
Oh. How is the lovely Sweden Jack treating you? That's 1-0 to Bristol City. Terrible. Hey, 3-0 up.
3-0, just scored.
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Busy. But doing good. Just been... I was just telling the folks that I've been in a vineyard today. Working in the fields. We've had really sunny weather. But yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely. Still pumping iron.
Well, it's,
Oh,
it's 3-2.
Comeback's on.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh, you ran the Stockholm Marathon. How fucking cool is that?
No.
Oh, no. God. Oh. Oh. When was the Stockholm Marathon? Was it recent? I could just Google it, actually. Ah, it doesn't matter, does it? You did it. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You did it. Oh, nice. Nice. So I guess the weather was a bit nicer and stuff to do it. Ilya being trapped by Tottenham, Carl. That's just popped up.
Ooh.
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 Ooh. Ah. Annoyingly, I just missed a gig, but I'm going to go next year because they've already released tickets for my favourites. Yeah, they are my favourite Swedish band. I think we spoke about this before. Weirdly, I've quite a few Swedish bands that I really enjoy. Some of them I just didn't even know were Swedish, but they are. But Viagra Boys. Now they are that such a cool band. Such a cool band. I couldn't make it work. So they're doing a gig at a place called Alexandra Palace in London. That's a wonderful venue. Swedish people. Swedish people. Yeah, it's really weird. Like population size compared, like, yeah, wild, isn't it? Wild how it works. I don't know if I told you this before, but Carl, who's playing as Bayern Munich, and you hear him in the background, at his wedding, the DJ put ABBA on, and someone next to me went, "Oh, I really don't like ABBA," and I nearly got in a fight about ABBA. I will let you know I had drunk my body weight in whiskey at this point. I like ABBA, but I didn't realize I'd fight for. I didn't realize I'd fight for ABBA, but that's what alcohol does, doesn't it? You find out things that you didn't know. Yeah, apparently I was quite annoyed by this person not liking ABBA. That does make me laugh. Francisco Javier Ochoa. Yeah, you can't hate on ABBA. Yeah. And Drunk Rory just really was not having it. It's not having it at one bit. Huh. I think it's the right thing to do. Oh, Grossi. Why? I was going to send him out on loan anyway, but I haven't quite got there yet. So let's put you for loan. He's a 20-year-old wonder kid, but he's not quite there yet, if you know what I mean. Any good ideas for a fun Italian? Yeah, let's have a look. You got any suggestions for Serie A, Carl?
Who's a team that's just been liquidated?
Liquidated. Don't know.
Italian team that's just going to been just finished.
I know. Google it. Let's have a look.
Yeah. Brescia.
Oh, Brescia.
Which was relegated from Serie B to Serie C after they docked 4 points during the 2025 season for financial relegation. Will declare bankruptcy after its owner, Italian businessman Massimo Cellino, who also owned Leeds.
Oh, is it that? I was going to go, there's always a Massimo involved. There is, because it's the same guy. Didn't he nearly bankrupt Leeds as well? I'm sure he did.
Yeah, Leeds, year before they got promoted the first time. They were on the verge of going into administration. They had to
Why
sell.
is this only showing past winners? So I've just gone down to Serie C. It says past winners, and the most recent date is 1958. Oh, weird. Because it may have changed to the CA malarkey. I think you should do like a Fallen.
Como?
I think you should Como, because this is FM24 as well. So you got to think a couple years.
They just had their takeover.
Sampdoria. I don't know where they actually start. If they're serious. They've always been around. Pisa. I think they've got a bit. Have they got a bit of history, Pisa? I can't remember. There's the one that. Not Zanetti. Who was the Inter Milan manager, Carl? He just left. Inzaghi. But his brother just got a team promoted from Serie C to Serie B for the first time in like 50 years. Have a Google for him. Yeah, that Massimo Cellini or whatever his name is. It literally is. He's the kiss of death. He turns up to your club twirling his mustache. I think he actually does have a mustache as well. And he fucking just annihilates your club. I feel like he's one of these guys here, annihilate your club, and you should say thank you for the opportunity. I would highly recommend. Let me get this podcast up as well. I love this podcast. I recommend it all the time. It's called The Upshot. But they did one on Silvio Berlusconi. A while ago now. Let's see if I got the link for it. Cool. I'm like failing at technology right now. Hang on, sorry. I've turned into like 80-year-old man trying to use internet. If you want really funny sporting stories, Jack, and they've got some like really funny stuff on here. This YouTube channel is great. Like they've recently got one called The Craziest Owners in Football. But yeah, it's quite funny. Yeah, Parma, they're a fallen giant, aren't they? Get Buffon back as like a coach as well. Try and get him as your goalkeeper coach. Oh, I've got Newcastle. You lost to Newcastle, didn't you?
4-2.
Yeah, 96, 97. And then that was like Buffon was in that team. And yeah, did they get liquidated the year after? Also, I'll put it in the YouTube channel as well. That link there to a channel called The Upshot. It's really fun. They do like 2 episodes a week. It's quite fun. There's some interesting people on as well. Yeah, give Palmer a go. Because they'll probably have a couple of half-decent players as well. Yeah, it's great. And it's not like those titles as well aren't like clickbaity. They will just talk about that. So 1 episode a week's normally like about a specific person, and then the other one they sort of do like on the Friday they sort of do a mix of maybe smaller stories. It's a great podcast. See that 8 Nori's gone to Man City. Left back, Carl.
Yeah, they've signed him and they've signed Ryan Cherky.
Ryan Cherky, yeah. Yeah, that's a good. I think Ryan Cherky, I think he's a fantastic. Like what he did at Leon was fantastic. Like he was immense. But I think I said this the other week. Pep's gonna manage the joy out of him. Like, he's gonna threaten to probably kill his cat if he does a step over. Oh no way! An own goal.
I think the big one for Man City is
They're great,
Rodri's
aren't
now.
they? Rodri's fit, but they've just brought in Reinders from AC Milan. They've got that other fella they brought in from Porto.
They've gone big in this window, haven't they, for the Club World Cup?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if someone like Kovacic gets moved on, because he's probably big wages, right?
I'd have thought so. Well, De Bruyne's gone, isn't he? He would have been about 300.
I don't think it'd be super urgent for him to move. Has what's his face gone as well? Gundogan, or is he still about?
I think he got another year.
Is he? Is he now? I wonder if anyone snapped up Sean Roach. I might bring him back. Yeah, I found that podcast. They used to only be on Twitter, and like they would just do Twitter threads, and then they, like everyone, they started to do like a podcast format. It is fantastic. It is fantastic. You will love it. 2-0 against Newcastle. That's disappointing. Martinez. Who the fuck is... Oh, is... Oh, the Argentinian national manager is obviously watching my games because I own half of the Argentinian population. Not the club. He's I've got Brighton. Might try and find like an actual dedicated shadow striker. Let's see how that gets on. Oh shit, I need to offer him a... Just keep playing him. Just keep wheeling him out. Buffon, you are in net. To be honest, he'd probably still play till 60. Right, and then I've got bloody Arsenal. I've never seen a player so close to like killing a referee as that Juventus Champions League final with that sort of dodgy decision right at the end. They conceded a penalty. Was it disallowed? I can't remember. I think it might have been a penalty.
What one is it?
Buffon's like last game at Juventus. Or was it Paris Saint-Germain? No, it was
penalty, wasn't it? And then he pushed the ref.
Yeah. It was
Against,
he was at Juve, wasn't he?
Yeah, who's it against? Because it was Ronaldo. It must have been Real Madrid.
Is it?
I'm sure it was against Ronaldo. It was definitely Real Madrid because they got a penalty and they all kicked off, and then Buffon pushed the ref and he got sent off.
Yeah. Yeah, he was absolutely raging. Need to have a little change around a bit here. Oh, they're both as tired as each other. I've got to play one of them though. Who else was at Parma? How are you getting on with Bayern? You've been a little bit quiet, Carl.
I went to break.
Oh, yeah.
We're just scouting Forest Green players.
Are we?
I'm meant to watch Forest Green games every week.
Yeah, Hernan Crespo. He was the Fabio Cannavaro. Enrico Chiesa, that I do think is Federico Chiesa's dad. Lilian Thuram. Buffon. Yeah, Thuram went to Monaco. Chiesa went to Sampdoria. Hernan Crespo went to the River Plate. Daniel Bravo went to Paris Saint-Germain. Thomas I was holding back and I was wondering whether you were going to say anything because I was going to come in with Swedish legend Thomas Broughton. Did he play in the Premier League at the end? I feel like he played for like Leeds. Oh, he did play for Leeds. Yeah, 19 appearances, 4 goals. Absolute warrior. God, I'm 1-0 down. And Crystal Palace.
Confirmed the signing of Chalarampos Costalos.
Remember the name because he'd be sold for 100 mil in about 3 years' time. He'd be the best player you've never heard of. Oh. Ah, Savbo. Yeah, look at Thuram. Oh, Marcus Thuram now. I said this last week, but again, I'd highly recommend finding the video of the France squad being when the internationals started and Deschamps sort of gave the Paris Saint-Germain players, he got the whole team to give them a round of applause for winning the Champions League. And the camera's panning to all the like the Paris Saint-Germain players and all the French players, and then it gets to a point and you just see Marcus Thuram sat there like he is clapping. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like, yeah, he was into like he was on the other end of that drubbing.
He's not happy clapping.
So you can see it's a polite clap. Yeah, Chiesa's probably on his way back to Italy, isn't he? It hasn't quite worked out for him at Liverpool.
Nope. I'm intrigued. I do think it'll be some big signings this window.
Well, there's already been like what £400 million spent in that 10
Yeah, but I think.
days or whatever it was. Oh, come on.
Oh,
Really?
that's about Florian Wirtz too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Leverkusen have basically said to Man United, we won't go on Garnacho, but we can't afford to pay him. Even though they've just got 100-odd million off Liverpool. So they're asking Man United to cover some of his wages.
Well, they've got more than that, haven't they? Because they got Frimpong.
Yeah, 40 for Frimpong, 150 roughly for Florian Wirtz.
Ask Liverpool to pay for it. 3-2. Oh, made a good little run. Now we're dropping back into the hate hole. Yes, Carlo Ancelotti was manager. That's right. Yeah. His son, David or David, was hovering around the Rangers job, wasn't it? I want to say he's Deportivo La Coruña's new manager, maybe. I know he spread his wings from his pa. He's probably upset that his dad is Brazil manager and not Real Madrid manager or something, so he can't loan the entire Real Madrid second string. So Rodrigo now plays for Deportivo. Hendricks up front. When was it Darren Ferguson, Alex Ferguson's son, was like Peterborough manager and stuff. He just loaned. Yeah. In fair, Lampard did it with Chelsea, didn't they? When he was Derby manager.
He loaned our Chelsea players. Or the
Yeah. Oh, did he? Oh, did he not become? I must have read it wrong then. He chickened out and just he took the easy job. Yeah, he was hovering around the Rangers job, but they gave that to they gave it back to Gerrard.
No,
someone
Russell
we all
Martin.
know. Russell Martin, that's it. Yeah. $400 games in management.
No, I've signed.
Oh wow, Atletico Madrid have just activated my winger's release clause. Okay. Shit. I did not see that happening.
Which one?
Ramic. Alright. Ooh, okay.
What did he release called? 36?
Hmm.
Oh.
Because I haven't offered him a new contract in a while. It's fucking easy life, isn't it? Especially being the son of Ancelotti, like, you know your dad's gonna do a decent job, isn't he? RB Leipzig in 7.25 million. Ah, this is that right back, isn't it? Are you going to accept that, son? Yeah, your 16-year-old right back, that Janko Radovic. RB Leipzig have put a £7.25 million bid in for him.
Ooh.
I don't think you should accept it.
Oh, I want to accept it.
Wait, you do or don't?
I don't.
Oh, well, don't accept it.
I want like 20 million for him. Cancelled.
Bayern have accepted the loan offer for Forest Green for Milios Marek. When did we put that?
I don't know. You...
It might have been my...
Oh, okay. I've accepted it because
Yeah, he doesn't want to talk to
you're
me.
paying a mandatory future fee of £8 million plus £8 million every 12 months. Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to try and nick this Ramage from Atletico Madrid from you, I'm afraid.
Sorry. I can't reject him or accept him anyway.
No, I've just matched obviously release clause, but I'm looking at him thinking he's just too good.
Acceleration 19, agility 18. Yeah, he's pretty bloody good, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm going to look for a shadow striker.
I wonder if this Ivan Gomez is worth 150, I reckon.
I got this weird bug where I can't put roll in as a searchable thing.
Really?
Okay. Yeah. I click it and it just disappears from. One, two. Oh, it's up there. That's why. Why can't I clear? Oh my god, what is going on? I've never had really any success with a Shadow Striker. Oh, this guy's from the Faroe Islands. But I just feel like I want to give it a try.
Give it a spin.
I am actually just going to check where Sean Roach is. Oh, he's at Leicester. How's he getting on at Leicester? Do you know what? He's made 13 appearances, scored 2 goals. Good for him. Jeffino. Jeffino. Sorry, I'm also just trying to find like a replacement for Ramage. It's Oh, do I put Uchida out on the right wing and bring in a... You have a guy with five stamina. How long does he last in a game?
Which one?
Oh, Jack. Is that a Palmer? 5 stamina, Jesus Christ.
What, one of our players?
No, Jack's got a Palmer save going.
Oh.
He probably does. He probably gets a nosebleed past the halfway line. Oh, do I do that? Do I bring in another striker? Oh, nice. Let's see what we can get going here. I got Arsenal. Go on, Roach. Get injured for 8 months.
Good football.
Great football, eh?
What an assist.
What an assist. Did that say Edric's is 100th goal as well? So happy to contribute. Yeah, he ain't gonna last at all, is he? At high intensity. I think I would have just turned it off if it just scored a bicycle kick against me. Goodness. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do actually. Oh, asks. Roy Edwards. Oh god, I've absolutely imploded. Five without winning. Gone back to the doldrums. That's bad. He doesn't look very good. That guy just go. Yeah, it's fine. Put this guy in. It's not too much of a risk, to be honest.
Mm. Mm. I've just had to fucking smash my transfer record.
Oh, well, that Andy Williams.
No, I'm in iron about him. But there's a Alberto Segura. He's at Ajax. His contract runs out in 6 months. I offered him a contract. He wanted like 350 grand. I got him down to 300. And then literally the next day, PSG, Real Madrid, and Arsenal offered him a contract. So I've just changed his wage to 400. Like every one of his stats is like 18.
He is bloody good. He's got some goals, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, Man City, you're one of my players, do you? Let's play this game then, because I'm trying to sell him. Let's add a player. Why can't I add a player? Players to exchange. Chelsea made an £8 million from Mirage. I want more than 8. Why is everyone trying to sign my youngster?
Well, that left back or right back or whatever.
Yeah. He's not available.
Yeah, it does seem like every big gun is like, oh, we want him. But he's so valuable for you being German as well. Just saves you so much hassle later down the line. Yeah, okay. Can you go to teams practices in the UK? No. No. You can go to... They do... No. Not Premier League teams, anyway. I think they have to do it. Do they have to do a? They're in the Champions League. I think they have to do a public one. Or maybe it's just for press. I think it might just be for journalists. Yeah. To be honest, you can't get anywhere near a Premier League's training ground. I bet it's quite nice. I bet it's quite nice. You could like League 2, League 1. I definitely think you can. There's probably still teams out there where you could go, and you'd probably have to be a season ticket holder or something of. But yeah, I'm sure there's ones out there, but Premier League, no way. Premier League's not for the fans. Remember that. It's for the money.
Money, money, money.
Yeah, they don't have anything like that. I mean, when my mum did some consultancy work for Arsenal, we went to some certain invite stuff where we could see the team train and stuff. But again, that was invite only. And that was also the early 2000s. Give me 2 seconds. I just need to wait. Oh, I've got to bend my knee. I forgot about. Yeah, the Premier League. I was thinking about this actually while I was having a wee, but like, even like Premier League footballers and stuff, live in their own world in the UK. Like they live in sort of villages where all the houses there are all owned by the clubs or other footballers, or they just buy the houses or whatever, and they all just rent to themselves. So your next door neighbor will probably be a teammate. And like the schools their kids go to are like all sort of, they all go to these schools, and like you would never, it's really rare to see. Jack Grealish is probably actually the odd one out, but like you wouldn't see a Premier League footballer just doing something normal. Everything's quite closed. You just wouldn't bump into one or anything.
Probably when you say Jack Grealish and normal, you're just talking about the partying.
Well, no, he went to a working man's club to meet John Pickford's cousin or something, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Like he's the only one you would just see like in a normal, like you could see him like being at a Haven holiday with his family or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you'd see him walking around Blackpool or something. Oh. I'm trying to find, you know how I found like that Lima, Felix Lima.
Yeah.
Trying
to find the next Felix Lima.
Yeah.
I love my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Did I? Maybe it was the second division I had a quick look at, wasn't it? Here we go. I saw a former AIK player at the gym. Oh, maybe. Here we go. They have fucking Fabrizio in the chat. Just stalking players at the gym. What's my play here, Carl? I didn't really expect to be having to do much transferring, but
I was looking at your right winger before, but I wouldn't have figured it. But because Atletico did, I was like, I'm not
Okay.
letting him go.
Nah, I wouldn't. I forgot my centre back can actually play attacking midfield as well. Because, you know, why not? Do that. That'll work. You heard it here first. Oh. What? What question? What do you mean? Oh dear. Oh, you like what? Because my centre back can also play attacking midfield. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? We've seen some weird ones actually in this save. Like the ones what I find really weird, and you see it every so often, is like a player can play left back, left wing, right wing, but can't play like left wing back, right wing back. I find that like always really confusing. I'm 1-0 down to Leyton Orient. No way. Oh, penalty. Yeah, I think anything there's we've I've missed a penalty, great. Or like centre back. I think I've seen a left back striker as well. Yeah, centre back striker. Oh, Watson, here we go. Yeah, I've not seen him like actually. Yeah, that's pretty crazy though. Like you play him at centre back and then nationally he plays striker. That's fucking. That is wild. I think when we went up from League One to the Championship, or maybe League Two to League One, my centre back was my second top goal scorer because he was my best penalty taker. He had like 14 or 15 goals. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire is wasted at centre back. He should be. He should be played up front. Oh, Peter Home, take a bow. It's been underused. It's the Peter Home show, isn't it? Bloody hell. It's a good thing I'm getting rid of that Ramage, I'll tell you that. Wow, it was a bit of a wobbly one. We had to bring on some of the bigger guns, but we got there 3-2.
Win's a win.
Win's a win. Good job, guys. I thought this genuinely thought because the transfers I didn't think Ramage would be taking this bloody long.
No, I've got a couple that I'm waiting for that I'd like them to say yes or no now, so I know
No.
what I've got to do.
He's 5'7".
Oh, if I nah.
We're thinking FM26. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I think it's gonna be. I think you're gonna have people love it or hate it. I think if the interface is a bit screwy and you don't like that, you can always download a new skin for that. That's not the end of the world. There'll be people that will make stuff and stuff like that. But I feel like if they can make the matches more enjoyable, that'd be good. Like, I don't mind. Weirdly, every once in a while I go back and play, is it FM21 with my Leverkusen save, and I prefer that match engine. I don't know, I just prefer watching those games. There's something about them that just seems more enjoyable. I don't know whether it's because we've played so many games on FM24 that going back to like a slightly older one just feels refreshing. That could be part of the issue. But oh, Norwich also want Ramage, by the way. Just be careful.
Oh, Norwich.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's good. There's that other one, and don't get confused, but Sega are also bringing out that free-to-play online FM thing that's not made by Sports Interactive, but it uses like the Footy Manager engine, I guess, under the hood. But Yeah, I'm still a little bit worried that they've not really shown anything off of FM26. I know that they did a little bit of FM25 and then pulled the plug. But and I think they don't want to show anything that they're not 100% on at the moment. Or just think how things are as well. You show anything and then everyone can build a completely incorrect narrative or stuff. So and then you have to put those fires out. Or if people interpret it wrong, you know, it might cause people to just become really disappointed. But yeah, I think overall, I'd just like them to make a decent game.
Just gonna get nips to toilet, pal.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, is he offside? I don't think he is. He might. Oh, he is. He is. Oh. Yeah, he's got it though. Watson there. Lovely play down the wing. And then a little whoosh. And Miguel. Not known for his headed goals, but he's got him in the bag. He's got him in the bank. I think we keep things as is for the minute. Has to be a goal, surely. I'm seeing Watson. Wouldn't it be funny if I'd been playing this Thomas? Like I've been playing him as centre back, and actually, he's like this world class advanced playmaker that I just didn't know we had.
Just becomes your best player, yeah?
That's the dream. Oh, you got him. You got him.
Got him just in. Did he play for you today, did he?
Yeah.
That play for me then. Ineligible.
Can't have it all your own way, girl.
Should be able to.
Emmanuel Awu to Palmer. Here we go. Get Nelson Viper. He's always good. Everyone loves Nelson Viper.
Nelson Viper. My first game in 4 weeks.
Is it? Have you just been chilling in the
Chilling with
background?
Making some moves.
Oh, you know what? Easy.
Yep.
Did you sign that Andy Williams as well? Did you get that?
I did, but a deal fell through, so I've done it again because I accepted his and Remich at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So Remich through, but the other one. So I've redone it and I just adjust my budget.
Lovely stuff. A bit of a feisty game. 2 players have come off with injuries. I might do one more game and then call it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Because
I'm starting to feel it now.
I'm starting to feel being out in the sun for 8-9 hours today. It's like being the first day where I've walked out of a building and it's still like warm outside. It's not windy. It's not.
It was weird because I went to work this morning. I left here at like 8:15. Got to Westfield Cross like 9ish, just before 9.
Yeah.
I left there about 12:15. But on my way back, it started to spit and rain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, oh no, like that's all we need. And then by the time I got,
You say about 12:15 that was?
Yeah, about 12:15ish.
It went super humid where I was. Like you could feel the water in the air for about an hour. So I wonder if that was you got the spit and we got the
Yeah, once I did the school, because I did the school run, and it was as soon as I started doing the school run, I was sweating.
Yeah.
Like within that 2.5 hours, it had gone from spitting and raining to like nearly 20 odd degrees.
Yeah, we'd done some bud rubbing on. Do you know what? I have not got any Swedes, and Hugo Larsson of Eintracht Frankfurt fame has retired. He retired last season. Did I ever Swede? You've got young Germans, haven't you?
Yeah, trying to, yeah.
No. But it's a good shout. Let's go and look at some Swedes. I've got Danish this time round. I've gone with the Danes. I think Rodney Bajerai is Bardagy? Bardagy? Rodney Bardagy? Is that how you pronounce it? Whatever. You know who I'm talking about. I think he's still kicking about somewhere. He might be Atletico Madrid. Let's have a quick look. When I was, I always put that extra in. Don't know why. When I was down in the lower leagues, I did have a load of them scouted, but they just my Forest Green just would not. They just were not interested. Oh, Peter Larson. can have a look. He's still at Nice. He's 31. Oh, big money. Big money. So, yeah, did some loans. Magdeburg. Scored in the second team a few times. Quite a few times. Then his loans weren't that great. He went to Dortmund on a free. Pretty average. So, gone over to France. Big money. That's some good seasons there. Lucas Bergvall is... Oh no, Hugo Larsson's still here. I swear, I thought he was retiring. I swear it pops up. Yeah. He just likes sand. 40. Oh, he went to our heart 6.5, but I bet his wages are ridiculous. 600k a week. Bloody hell. Kim Svensson. Oh, Johan Kusia Azari is Sweden's striker. Frederick Stotts, why are you here? Just Martin. Tell you what though, it's Denmark where it's at. Yeah, we'll see what you've currently 18th in the world, so oh yeah, had a little dip, but then you're back. I think it'd be nice to see, like, all the Scandinavian teams sort of have interesting players, especially from a Premier League point of view. Obviously, Sweden, you've got Isak.
Super Isak.
I don't think Emil Kraft's Swedish, shouldn't he?
Yep.
Does he get in the Swedish national team?
He's the captain, taker.
Yeah.
Manager.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well.
I don't think he does.
And then obviously Norway, you got Erling, Haaland, Odegaard, stuff like that. Denmark.
When's your next game?
Like today or tomorrow. It's literally a click away.
No, I'll do your one and I'll call it. Mine's not for about 8 days.
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard! He signed with Real Madrid.
Yasin Ayari is my two favourite players. What does Yasin Ayari play for in the Premier League? Oh, Brighton. To be fair, I don't. It's weird. Like, I look at Brighton's squad and I don't actually know half of them. But then you actually look what they've done in the season. They've been fantastic. And then like, let's just sell one for like 100 odd mil. So yeah.
Williams in.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So I shouldn't have to worry about Fakunda going anywhere, right?
Not till the summer.
Not till the summer, okay. For you, Jack, I'm going to try and get this young Swedish goalkeeper in. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Yes. Solly, there he is. Oh, that is a bit of a pickle, isn't it? My striker's knackered, and my other one's on international duty, and my other one's injured for 7 weeks. And I thought the other guy'd be in by now. Eek. What do we do? Do we play Lima as a false 9 and pray to the gods? Yeah, let's false 9 him. Really important game. You're offside. Surely you're offside.
That big win to end the stream.
If I could beat Bournemouth, it's almost a 6-pointer. We're on the same amount of points.
Oh, really?
Hmm. Oh my god. Oh no. Did you see that?
No, I put my phone on charge.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So their
Oh,
goalkeeper passed it to Ilya, and Ilya just fucking skied it. But
Brilliant.
I'll take the red card.
Massive red card.
Oh my god, Ilya, you are literally going to come off in a second. He's blasted 3 glorious chances now.
Could have put the game to bed for half time. Oh.
Oh, Broberg might be Swedish. I can't remember.
Hey.
There he is. Yeah, Broberg might be Swedish. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff, right. Let's keep it going. Let's have it. Oh yeah, he is Swedish. Yeah, I have got a Swedish person in my team. I've loaded him from Carl. I am gonna make the transfer permanent at the end of the season. Let's go, Broberg. He's all right. He's finding his feet. He's finding his feet. Let's get Salvo on. Edwards. Quality, yeah. Yeah, there we go. I thought they was going to be offside for a second. Grossi, he's getting a couple of goals.
Easy win, eh?
Yeah. Helps the goal difference, doesn't it? Oh, Broberg missing a header there. Moreno. No, all good. All good. 4-0.
Big result.
Sabo. Grossi. Moreno. My right back. Getting in on the goals. I've got so many Argentinian players. Alright, Moreno. Barry, you got for him. Bekchev, you go on. Kaba. Oh, Broberg with the assist there for Illa. Broberg's got 2 assists. Condelo 2. That's good. 6-0 up. They're massive for the goal difference, especially down there. Oh. Oh, thought he was getting a red for a second. That would have been a bloody game. Fantastic. What a win. Doesn't normally end like that, does it? We normally fizzle. We normally fizzle out. That puts us up to 12. There are teams with games in hand and stuff like that. So we'll probably drop back down to like 14th or something. But it puts our goal difference back down to like -4. Got a big gap between us and Crystal Palace though. 6-point gap. We've just lost too many games.
You're in 13 points behind European football.
Yeah.
A good little run-in.
Line him back. He is going to be my backup. No, I can't. Oh, Tottenham spotted watching Illa. Yay, Swedish friends. Yay, Sweden. That's still good. Just want this bloody other striker to come through. This Chiralabos Savadis? Savadis? Yeah, we'll say that. Oh. When's your next game?
Sunday.
Yeah. Let's tee it up for this. Like, let's go till
Yeah.
Saturday. I just want to see if
When's
this
your
transfer goes through. Mine's also Sunday.
Okay, cool. Yeah, go to Saturday. This one.
Then we can just jump straight in, can we?
I'm waiting for a couple of players, see if they go out.
Newcastle's Lambert signs a new 4-year deal. I can't. I thought he had a £22 million.
It's just saying the deal got rid of it, didn't he?
No, I thought my loan deal had an optional fee in it. Apparently not. Yeah, Savidis is here. God, everyone's loving that right back of yours, isn't they?
Yeah, I don't. I'm just gonna check all offers. Yes.
Oh, we got Stoke in the FA Cup.
Matt Stoke.
Don't know what this Savidis is going to be like. I have no idea. He's got some good stats. He's got some good traits, but you know how it goes sometimes. 3.5 mil from Arsenal. When he went out on loan like 5 years ago, he was really good, but Arsenal have not played him. So,
Right. Sat chilling.
Yeah, but I paid like 3.5 mil up. No, I paid 1 mil up front, I think. Yeah, it'd do a job. Especially, I just don't have strikers like Uchida's out on Asia Cup duty till February. If they keep if they keep like getting through the rounds, they come back like early March, I think, or maybe
mid-Feb.
yeah. So my other guy ain't back for another 2 months, and he's not going to be able to jump straight back in. He had like a mega injury. Hi, sir. But you. So yeah, all right, sweet. Let's leave it there.
Yep.
It's been fabulous, Jack. It's been great chatting again, and yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by, whether that be on YouTube or Twitch. We'll be back at it. I think we'll be live on Footy Manager Sunday.
Possibly, I might do Monday.
Oh, it's Father's Day. Right.
Yeah, I might do.
Well, what wouldn't be the best Father's Day than two dads playing Footy Manager?
Apparently, we don't get a say that, do we?
No, do you know what? I mean, apparently, I'm going to a barbecue. I'm like, okay.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Father's Day, you don't get a choice in what to do.
What I'm actually doing, I've been told what I'm doing. So yeah, yippee.
Yeah, Monday might be best if you want to do Monday.
Yeah, Jack, keep going, and let us know next time we're live. Tell us the stories of Parma. I love Parma ham. Probably the best thing that's come out of Parma is Parma ham. I could literally just eat a packet of it or two. So yeah, have a wonderful evening, everyone, and I'll catch you later. Cheerio.